statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Great to be with you. Hope you're having a good day. If you were fumbling with the radio while you're driving or working in the garage and you're just cruising through and there you come upon the show, don't change the dial. Stick around. Got a couple of guests today. In the first hour, Dr. Jeffrey Burke is my guest. He's a colleague. I'll explain in a moment. And Elissa Harris from Nubian Heritage in the second hour. And in this first hour, Jeffrey will be talking about, Dr. Burke will be talking about, I suspect, Astaxanthin. There's a company called Algalife. It's the first time they've made an appearance on the show. It's the first time that Dr. Burke, I think, has been on my show. I don't recall him ever being on the show over the last 11 years. Dr. Burke happens to be a talk show host himself. How about that? He's been on radio for a number of years. He's out in Vegas, you know, where everything stays in Vegas. I'll have to ask him about that. So I'm anxious to talk with him. And you can always talk with us, 877-897-8255. Don't be shy. Call. I know there's a lot of CA out there, communication apprehension. Don't worry about that. It's a listener-friendly show. We have a sense of humor about this. I know it's serious business, but, you know, if it's death, dying, and disease every day, we're going to all get depressed, and I won't even do the show. Stay home. Just go to sleep. Stay in bed. Before we get to Dr. Burke, for a number, I don't know how many times I've talked about this. There is this looming galactical size paradox over the arena of health, wellness, and well-being. And the paradox in a word is this, that we are living longer, no doubt. Life expectancy is increasing. I think it's about 78 years now here in the United States. Well, compared to other countries, we're not doing all that well. Last time I checked, the CIA had us down around 50th. Depends on what list you're looking at. We ranked 38th, somewhere 38th for some, 35th, 50th. We're not doing all that great. We could do better. Nevertheless, we're living longer compared to the average life expectancy in the year 1900, which was somewhere in around mid-40s. People were expected to die. We've come some distance for a lot of different reasons. And we're living longer, as I've said, I'm on record for saying this, not because we're living healthier and doing all those things that would be, you know, I guess what? We are not paragons of a healthy lifestyle around this country. We're not the only ones. I'm not picking on us. And we're living longer. You can attribute that to a lot of factors. One, of course, is science, medical science, and all the things that we do to keep people alive. And I often wonder about that. That's a topic for another day, but we'll get into that some other day. Well, This morning, around 5 a.m., when I was getting ready for this show, I came across a study. They looked at the prevalence of healthy lifestyle characteristics, and it was a study where they tried to estimate it for U.S. adult population. There was about 4,745 people in the sample, and they used the data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, the NHANES data, between 2003 and 2006. Well, and it's not as if they were looking at a healthy lifestyle as it would pertain to marathon runners. You know, healthy eating, a healthy diet, exercise, not smoking. I mean, this wasn't all that complicated. Recommended body fat percentage, you know, not being a non-smoker. 4 variables. They had 4 variables. If I asked you to guess what percentage of adults had all 4 healthy characteristics, that is, good diet, moderate exercise, recommended body fat percentage, and being a non-smoker. Stephen, take a guess. What percentage of the population had all 4 healthy characteristics? Take a guess. Wild guess.
15.
15%?
Mm-hmm.
Josh, do you know? Did you cheat?
No.
Because I'll take
75%.
Had all 4?
Yeah.
Boy, he hasn't been on a show long enough, has he?
Nope.
100%?
2.7.
Oh.
2.7%. You can't make that up. I thought it was a typo. I thought they meant to say 22.7 or something. No, I went back and I went to the original study, and you have that link.
Yeah.
It's the second link I sent you, where it comes right from the journal. And I went and got the journal. There it is. The title of the study is Healthy Lifestyle Characteristics and Their Joint Association with Cardiovascular Disease Biomarkers in U.S. Adults. We're showing you the actual from the website for the journal, the abstract and patients and methods and so on.
There it is. Results.
2.7% of adults, I'm quoting, had all 4 healthy lifestyle characteristics. Geez, don't hurt yourself in trying to do better. 2.7%.
I really gave humanity a shot, didn't I?
Oh, you're an optimist, my man.
I guess so.
It's okay.
A very wrong optimist.
It's okay. I mean, no one would ever predict. I've seen, this is not the first time that these 4 variables have been used to measure this particular outcome variable, you know, how many people are living a healthy lifestyle. It's not the first time. It's the first time I've seen it, I think, this low. 2 points. It's almost non-existent. And I'm wondering if 2.7% was air. And I laugh only because you can't. I mean, what are we doing? Come on, people. We could do better than this. I'll have to ask Dr. Burke about it. And I only laugh. People saying, what's the matter with you? Why do you laugh about it? What can you do? I mean,
I'd rather laugh than cry. Anyway.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Light my hair on fire here? What are you supposed to do? I mean,
Protest.
I'll protest. I'll go out on the street with a sign. Only 2
I'll go with you.
Yeah, right.
We'll go pick it out in front of cereal
They'll lock
factories
us
and all
up.
that.
They'll think something's wrong with us.
Maybe we won't do that then.
They probably would think we made that up. 2.7%. That is so shameful. Now, you know, I don't know. Maybe I don't think the study's an outlier. I mean, they had a large sample size. The NHANES data are pretty good data. I've used that quite often. One of the researchers in a study, Dr. Smith, said the behavior standards we were measuring were pretty reasonable, not super high, Ellen Smith said. She was the senior author. We weren't looking for marathon runners, she said. This is pretty low to have so few people maintaining what we would consider a healthy lifestyle. This is sort of mind-boggling, Dr. Smith said. There's clearly a lot of room for improvement. It's funny she should say that. What do I say on the show? Room for improvement. That's what the nuns would write on my papers and my report card. Room for improvement? I don't even know where to begin. 2.7%.
Did they mention where the study took place? Like what group of people they?
It's a sample from the NHANES data, and that's a national survey data of people. NHANES is, check them out, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. It's a government survey. Come back, I'll ask Dr. Burke about this, and Algalife, great company, Astaxanthin makers.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you tired of taking vitamin pills or powders? How about gummy vitamins with high fructose corn syrup or coloring? Finally, you have a choice with Nature's Dynamic whole food gummy supplements and probiotics made by a dad. Imagine getting benefits of your garden in a delicious gummy supplement. Nature's Dynamics utilizes organic, plant-based vitamin and mineral sources with non-GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy-free ingredients in a delicious gummy for the whole family. Nature's Dynamics has Berry Garden gummies made by a dad, multivitamin omega-3 and probiotics for kids, body boost joint relief, whole food bone and calcium gummy, whole food immune and vitamin C gummy, whole food omega-3 gummy, Be Beautiful hair, skin, and nails gummy, prenatal plus gummy, whole food probiotics for digestive support, and body boost energy and wellness multivitamin for him and her in a delicious, easy to digest gummy. To learn more about Nature's Dynamics or to find a retailer near you, visit naturesdynamics.com or madebyadad.com. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by a dad.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natrol, Own Your Health, Algalife, Algae for Life, NeoCell, the true science of collagen, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you could only hear those off-air conversations, Dr. Jeffrey Burke is my guest, and really excited to have him on. Dr. Burke, it turns out, has his own radio show. He's been in radio a long time and is here to talk today about Algalife. It's an interesting company. We'll introduce the company to you. And they make their supplement is an interesting supplement for a lot of different reasons, so stay tuned. And I have not, Dr. Burke has not been on my show, and so I'm going to bring him on, rather than going through all of his credentials right at the moment. We'll get to that, but I'm going to get him on right away. Dr. Burke, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to have you on.
Thank you, Dr. Garko. Good morning, and I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for getting up so early. You're in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm up early with the horses, so I've been up already for a couple hours, so I'm ready to go.
So you're not at a casino?
No casinos for me. It's like living next door to Disneyland. Really, how often do you go?
Isn't that the truth? We're here at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you the last time I've been to the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like living in Vegas? You like living in Vegas?
I like the location. I like it that I'm an hour away from skiing, an hour away from the lake, and 5 minutes away from craziness on the strip if I want it.
Yeah, I like Vegas. That's just me, but
Mm-hmm.
So you're a naturopath and a herbalist, master herbalist by trade, aren't you?
Yes, I am, sir.
Uh-huh. And you've been doing this a while, Jeffrey.
Yeah, almost 40 years. And, I'm starting my 34th year on the air, and it's just it's crazy. I don't even know where the time went. I got to tell you, your study that you did, the 2% study.
Yeah.
I was thinking about 5%, so I was a little elevated on that.
I know. And I'm thinking 2.7. Given it's so low, I'm thinking that's got to be error. It may be zero. Now, in all fairness, that was for all four characteristics. A total of 71% of adults didn't smoke, 38% ate a healthy diet, 10% had a normal body fat percentage. That's low, given the obesity epidemic. I'm not surprised. And 46% were sufficiently active. So individually, some of the variables did okay. But when you put them all together, that's not hard to have all four of those. Good, exercise, have a good diet, good body fat percentage, and don't smoke. My God, that's not extreme, is it?
No, it's not. And you think about it, had this study been done 50 years ago with no technology, no internet, and no information, the study would probably have been at 40, maybe 50%, because that was just regular living. And today we have all the technology, and we do absolutely nothing with it. I think we're sitting around waiting for the magic wand, and guess what? It's not coming.
It's not. There is no magician here. I don't even think Merlin could pull this one out. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm sure that you talk about these issues on your show. You have more than one radio show, don't you?
Yeah, actually, I two, and then another one coming. So yes, it's.
When do you sleep?
Me busy.
When do you sleep? You're going to be doing 3 radio shows. For the listener, and we also stream, so we have viewers of the show. I would be remiss if I didn't ask you at least to mention them.
Actually, all my shows are now linked right through my webpage. My webmasters, of which I know electronically virtually nothing, have linked everything to my webpage. So easy. You can go there and do archives and listen live. It's radiowithjeff.com.
Okay.
I made it so easy that I can find it myself now. So,
I know. It's amazing. I know. I get it. Well, it's really nice to have you on. I appreciate you taking the time to come on and getting up so early. Algalife, is that an Icelandic company or is that a U.S. company? What?
I think it's a combination of both, a U.S. company and an Icelandic company. It is amazing. I am very, very pleased to work with them because they're really representing a lot of the things that I've been talking about with Astaxanthin for a long time. At the very beginning, we talked about vitamin C and A and E and all the basics.
Years back, right?
Yeah, our antioxidants, that's what we had. This company was founded back in 2012, founded by a global team of nutritional supplement experts and microalgae scientists, kind of dedicated to using algae to address the world's growing demand for sustainable nutritional-based solutions. And I think that they've done an amazing job, and their controls are very, very strong. And I got to tell you, let's face it, I'm a baby boomer, and we are looking for ways, any way possible, to hold on to our health. And, people hear that term baby boomers all the time, but a baby boomer is someone that was born between the end of World War II, like 1945, and even sometimes into the mid to late 60s. And, and we are doing everything. Those are people I talk to all the time. We want to hold on to our health, and we are more apt to maybe be higher up on that percentage of that test set that was talked about earlier, because we want to try some of the things that are out there. And, it's a different world today. The things I and you talk about today, we didn't talk about 10 years ago.
I know.
That's the extreme we do today.
It's sort of interesting. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, I devoted a considerable time talking about these palatable proteins that come from the sea and algae-derived protein. I was talking just yesterday. I was talking about that and macroalgae, microalgae. So good. This connects with what we were doing yesterday. We'll talk about astaxanthin and this Algalife, interesting company. I would recommend that you go to their website. Icelandic fact they have posted. Almost 90% of Iceland's electricity and heating comes from hydroelectric power and geothermal water. Wow. Here's another fact. How about this? Icelandic tap water is pure spring water. It's never treated with additives such as chlorine. Spring water coming out of the tap here? Are you serious? Only in Iceland can they do that.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Nature's Dynamics. Garden to Gummy supplements made by Dad. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just tuned in, it's coast to coast, including Hawaii. 877-897-8255. Dr. Jeffrey Burke is my guest in this first portion of the show. And there's a company called Algalife. Go to Alga, A-L-G-A, Life, L-I-F-E, USA.com. Very interesting company. Icelandic company, also U.S., and they specialize in Icelandic astaxanthin, as they say on their website. Back in the day, you heard Dr. Burke allude to this, there was an acronym called ACEs, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and selenium. Then it went to ALA ACEs, alpha-lipoic acid, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and selenium. I'm thinking now, Dr. Burke, maybe just ACEs with astaxanthin for the A. How about that?
So, I'm actually thinking, and I'm doing a lot of recommending of astaxanthin first and primary. We're looking at this Icelandic astaxanthin a little bit differently. We're looking at something that is about 500 times stronger than green tea, up to 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C, 500 times stronger than E, even up to 800 times stronger than coenzyme Q10. And I think the reason that we're looking at it today is it's actually working on our health pathways. We're using this product to support cardiovascular health and a healthy immune system, but it's hitting the categories that most people talk about today or complain about, and they either do it to themselves or their friends or when they go into a health food store. We've got joint and tendon and muscle problems. We've got energy problems. We've got skin problems. We've got eye and brain health problems. And I think it's become almost epidemic that we need to start looking at something that can make a difference. And astaxanthin, it's a little different. It breaks the blood-brain barrier. It reaches every cell in the body. It supports our organs. And we're seeing that the purity of this Icelandic astaxanthin is that no matter how much we've screwed up our digestive systems, and we sure have done that, and half the country is turning off their stomachs with proton pump inhibitors, that we find that this product is so easily absorbed that even if you're compromised, you do well.
And it seems to fall into a category where people are always asking me, these supplements are so expensive. Is there a supplement that can do a lot of different things? And so I'm always eager to tell them about it, and I mentioned those on the show. And it seems that astaxanthin might be, in fact, one of those compounds that provides a lot of health benefit, as you were describing it. Your immune system, your cardiovascular system, it promotes energy. It's good for your joints and your connective tissue, muscle health, skin, eye, brain. I mean, it's wonderful, yes?
Yes, absolutely. And, and people ask me today, how have vitamins changed? Well, look at these beautiful whole food multiple vitamins we have today, and look at the diversity and the cross-section of benefit with omega-3 fatty acids. And, look at what herbal products are doing today and a lot of the Ayurvedic influence that has come over to this country.
Yep.
And then when people ask for something to kind of tie it together, I keep going back to astaxanthin, because it covers so many different things, so much ground, and the radiated benefits are so strong. And let's face it, we have a lot of areas we need to work on.
Well, there was something that I said headed into that last set of messages about Iceland, where I said that their tap water is pure spring water. Iceland is, yet one of those places on the planet that's in relatively good shape, not too damaged by our human insults to the planet. And I was reading at the website, the algalifeusa.com, that they were commenting on how Iceland, and I'm quoting, is the perfect location for cultivating the best quality astaxanthin, close quote. Why is that the case?
I think because it's everything. It's the geothermal technology, it's the climate, it's the purity of the water, it's the glacier water. And I think one of the things that we're learning is that, the power of being able to produce these in a closed loop facility, which means they're not exposed to any contaminants, and being powered by this 100% geothermal technology, we have not only purity, but we have a indigenous area for these wonderful microalgae to grow without being damaged by, like you said, this is one area that we're not able to screw it up, and the United States has a tendency to have an influence. As we spread around the world, we bring our bad habits with us.
Yeah.
And this is an area that holds on to their own value system. So it's actually the most honest and true to form place to produce this product.
They were commenting at the Algalife website at algalifeusa.com how algae is especially sensitive to the environment and can be contaminated by airborne pollutants and bacteria. That's an interesting comment. And that Iceland offers the wonderful clean air, the glacial waters that are pristine, and they have a but they have a proprietary cultivation process. Is there something you could talk about relative to that without revealing or violating any company secrets or whatnot?
Well, I think that because it's done in these closed loop areas.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means.
Kind of like contained units. They're not being run through. Sometimes algae and astaxanthin is grown off a coast in an actual water area that's exposed to.
Yeah, they do that in Hawaii.
Sunlight.
They do that in Hawaii.
Yes, and I think that way, I mean, you do produce a true to form product, but I think what ends up happening is you also have to control for the variables of air and water and pollutants and what is in the air and in the water that could get into that area. And a closed loop area is kind of like doing it in a laboratory that has no outside influence, kind of like being in a isolated unit in the hospital, where to go into this unit you have to be completely garbed in head and facial gear and glove gear to be able to keep the sterility. And I think that adds a lot. I mean, I think to myself, if I can use something that hasn't been exposed, to other things out there, the same kind of things that I'm exposed to every day, it's going to be something completely pure to my body.
So it's a control. In the word, then it's a controlled environment. Then
controlled environment, yes, sir.
And they use pure glacial water, as I understand it.
And this water is naturally filtered through things like the lava fields, and Icelandic tap water is so pure. I have a friend that was there a couple of years ago, and he said it was the first time in 20 years that he drank water from the tap.
Yeah, you couldn't get me.
It was like drinking bottled water from the sink. He said it was crazy.
Yeah, you couldn't get me to drink tap water at gunpoint. I don't care where it is. No. I would do it there. Yeah, I had to laugh. I'm thinking they got spring water coming from the tap. I mean, you can't make that up. It's wonderful.
It is wonderful, and maybe that's what we need to get people to drink more water. I was having a conversation yesterday with someone I was doing a consultation with, and we talked about diet and exercise and sleep and all those things, and they were totally on board. And when I got to the idea of water, it was like I had asked him to run a 26-mile marathon to drink 8 glasses of water.
Yeah, and I've had clients like that too, and they're thinking, and you're an expert, and you're just telling me to drink water? That's all you got? Yeah, drink some water. Try that out.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A. Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A. Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A. Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back and welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just tuned in, my guest is Dr. Jeffrey Burke. Dr. Burke is a talk show host himself. Go to radiowithjeff.com and then you can check out his radio shows. And naturopath and practicing naturopath and master herbalist. And he's an educator for a company called Algalife. And Algalife, go to Algalife, Algalife, AlgalifeUSA.com. You'll see that they have an Icelandic connection. Very nice. Influences how they make the product. I'm at their website, and I was reading their mission statement, and it said, at Algalife, our goal is simple, quote, to solve the nutritional needs of current and future generations through microalgae. Icelandic astaxanthin is our first step in this journey, close quote. Welcome back, Dr. Burke. I was just talking about that yesterday, and that there'll come a time, you and I will probably be gone from the earth, where there'll probably be wars over water, wars over land for food. If we keep doing what we're doing and moving in the direction that we're going, just too many people, and the planet will survive, Dr. Burke. We won't. It'll survive our insults. We won't. But that's a nice mission statement, and it's some that may sound like a stretch, to solve the nutritional needs of current and future generations through microalgae. But I said yesterday, if we have turned the ocean waters into giant toilets, that's not going to be very helpful, is it?
No, it's not. And the word sustainability comes around a lot. And we are overfishing our oceans. We are overutilizing the things that we're using. We are overtaxing our organic fields. And, we have to start looking at ways to sustainably be able to produce things. And Algalife have found a way to sustainably do this. And it's about not doing it for today, but like they mentioned, doing it for down the road, our legacies that are going to be beyond us. And I don't see any change happening in inflammation. And we're always going to need antioxidants. We're always going to need to protect our body. And, somebody said the other day, with all this information at our fingertips, are we getting any smarter? And I had to really think about it for a second. And I said, I don't know. We have all these time-saving devices where I don't have any extra time. I don't know. They're not saving me any time. And, I think our brains are not working because we're storing all of our emails and telephone numbers in these smartphones. And I'm using my brain even less. And where everything is at the touch of a button on our computer. So I don't know. We're becoming more inactive. And we have this knowledge, Dr. Garko, right in front of us, and we're not using any of it, and we're sitting back waiting for it to happen on its own.
It's interesting. It's another paradox, and that is we live in an information age, and we're awash. We're in a tsunami of information. But it takes more than information to persuade people and to help people change behavior or to change their attitudes, values, or beliefs about health, wellness, and well-being, or whatever it may be. It's not just about information. That's why I'm always interested in companies when I look at their mission statement. What are they trying to do? It's not, that's a nice mission statement because it's a big mission statement, and it takes into consideration more than the profit motive, to have a relationship not only with consumers but with the planet. And as a sidebar, relative to astaxanthin, and Algalife makes wonderful astaxanthin, wonderful, sold in fine health stores throughout the U.S. for sure. I have a friend of mine, he's somewhat of a client, but he's a pal, and he's a triathlete, he's an Ironman. And I put a protocol together for him, a nutritional protocol, and I included astaxanthin. And it's an important piece of the protocol. And his times have improved. His biking, swimming, running, everything has improved. And all we changed, he hasn't changed his exercise regimen that much, still doing the same things, but we changed his nutrition. And astaxanthin is a key part of it. And you had alluded to energy and fighting free radicals and whatnot. This is a very important compound in that regard for sure, is it not?
I think absolutely. And what's interesting is one of my radio shows, I'm on NBC Sports, and so I get a lot of people that are athletes. I get a lot of people that were athletes, a lot of people that want to be athletes, a lot of people that wish they still were athletes, and, and I get a lot of armchair athletes. So,
yeah. Do you have anybody with athlete's foot that calls too? Go ahead.
So, what's so funny is that, when they get back into it, they find that their bodies are not responding like they did. Lots and lots of lactic acid and feeling that burn too often. And then, when you hurt enough, you don't want to go back and do it again. So I've been recommending Astaxanthin, and people's times are getting better. Their flexibility is better. Their
I know.
thought process is better. And you hit a nail on the head. This nutrient is just at the stage of really breaking out of necessity, because we're running ourselves down so much, and we're not putting anything back, and we're feeling it.
That's for sure. 877-897-8255. Let me ask you, we're almost out of time, but I need to ask you this question. You've been doing this a long time, Jeffrey. 40 years. Think if you can think back that far, how do you think attitudes about, do you think we have improved in the general population, the consumer, people generally? Have we improved? Are we the same? What's your take? Where are we? What's your instinct and your knowledge tell you about that?
Well, I think the first 10 years I was in the field, people were ashamed about thinking about wanting to take a supplement, and they hid it. It was a secret kind of luxury that they were doing. The next decade, it kind of went into a group of people that were really feeling comfortable because they were feeling better and they were making a difference. When we got into the third decade, people started really sliding over to pharmaceutical, quick fix, symptomatic relief products. And we started looking at that as our mainstay. And then the vitamins were there. We knew about them. And over the last 8 to 10 years, we know that the supplements are there. We know we need to do them. But we're so annoyed with the symptoms of ill health that we will run to a drugstore or a doctor to be pharmaceutically controlled, or to find a box on the shelf that has all of our annoyances listed on it. And we'll use that first to get rid of the symptoms, rather than actually take a step back with all our knowledge and try to find the source of how we got there in the first place. So I'm hoping that the next decade, we're all going to start looking at things differently and say, look, these roads we've been going, they're not so good. We need to start figuring out how we got here in the first place.
Right.
And maybe it will click. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, we'll see. I look forward to having you back on the show again. Algalife, go to algalifeusa.com. Their astaxanthin is Icelandic. It's wonderful.
Yes, sir.
You have a wonderful day. I know it's early out there in Vegas, and congratulations on your shows and your new show that's coming along. Got a lot of regard for you, Jeffrey. You work hard, and you've been making a contribution for a long time. You're a credit to our profession. Thank you so much.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. During those top of the hour break, I was listening to Buddy Rich. I was telling one of my producers, that's where he really inspires me, that guy. You don't know who Buddy Rich is? Look him up. Go to YouTube. Probably the greatest drummer ever. And I was watching a video of him when he was a lot younger. Unbelievable. The level of achievement and excellence is remarkable. I use him as an example of it is about the achievement. It's all about the achievement. We apply that to our health, right? We got to achieve. We want to achieve, and I find it interesting. We want to achieve in our careers. We want to achieve in raising our children. We want to achieve in being a good partner for our husband or wife or, our relational partner. People try to achieve in so many different ways. And isn't it interesting how the idea of achieving in your health gets somewhere lost in the complex of things that people do in their life? And I end the show every day. I say, your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. And I mean it when I say it. That second part, your health is the wealth of the people in your life that care about and love you, because something should befall you that's their loss too. They lose a degree of wealth. That would be you. And so when I came across this study this morning, focusing on U.S. adults receiving a failing grade in healthy lifestyle behavior, I was surprised. Not because of the failing grade, but because of the grade. And they looked at 4 variables that they operationalized a healthy lifestyle as a good diet, moderate exercise, recommended body fat percentage, and being a non-smoker. Those are 4. Those aren't, that's a complex of 4 variables that are not that complicated. Do you know? Only 2.7% of the U.S. adult population achieves, and I say achieves, all 4 of those factors, basic behavioral characteristics. 2.7%. I don't know. It certainly gives me something to do because there's a lot of work here. One of the researchers in the study said, Dr. Smith, Ellen Smith, she was the senior author, she said, this is pretty low to have so few people maintaining what we would consider a healthy lifestyle. She said, this is sort of mind-boggling. There is clearly a lot of room for improvement, close quote. A phrase that I use a lot, a statement, there's a room for improvement. If I had a tattoo to be put on my body, I would put room for improvement. It's an understatement. Room for improvement. It's like you're starting from zero. You know, zero? 2.7%. My God. That's the best we can do. This was a sample from NHANES data, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey data. These are good data. There were over almost 5,000 people in the study. A total of 71% of adults didn't smoke. Okay, that's good. 38% ate a healthy diet. We can do better there. 10% had normal body fat percentage. Well, gosh, shocking. 68% of the population is overweight or obese. I'm not surprised at that low number. And 46% were sufficiently active. Only 2.7% of adults had all 4 healthy lifestyle characteristics. 16% had 3, 37% had 2 of them, 34% had 1, and 11% had none. Those people would be, I don't know what. Women were more likely not to smoke and eat a healthy diet, but less likely to be sufficiently active compared to men. It's interesting. They looked at ethnicity, too. Mexican-American adults were more likely to eat a healthy diet than non-Hispanic, white, or black adults. That's interesting. Adults 60 years and older had fewer healthy characteristics than adults 20 to 39. Yet they were more likely to not smoke and consume a healthy diet, the older people, and less likely to be sufficiently active. Room for improvement. My God, there's more than room for improvement. This study came out of Oregon State University. So achievement in health. And it's about educating. I am absolutely convinced. There's not one scintilla of doubt in my mind about this. You are not going to be able to bribe people. You can't trick and use gimmicks to get them to do things. That string runs out. You can't, use flash and bang techniques and gimmicks and strategy. None of that crap works. None of it. None. Ultimately, what works is educating people, trying to teach them, and not just telling them why they need to do it. You have to tell them how they need to do it. How. It's the how that gets people off track. Sometimes people want to do something, but they don't know how to do it. You just can't, Dr. Burke was on the show the first hour. He was talking about information. He said people have a lot of information, but they're not doing anything with it. And that's one of the paradoxes we have. We live in an information age. We got more information than we have sense. People long before the information age had less information, but did more with less. We have more and doing little, or doing less. We got more and do less. I know I sound hypercritical, but hell, 2.7% only have 4 of those healthy behaviors. You ask, is it too much to say, don't smoke, move around a little bit, try to eat healthy, and keep your body fat down? Is that asking too much of an individual? I don't think so. And it's for your own, so you want to know who the healthy target is? You want to know who gets targeted to change all that? Healthy young children. You heard me. Healthy young children are the target audience to begin to make the shift. It's about educating. You say, well, what about the adults and what about the kids that are not healthy? Yes, you talk to them and you try, but we don't do so well in getting people to change behavior. That's the truth. So you start with kids that are really healthy and you keep teaching them, and then they grow up and they teach their kids and so on, and then you teach your way into better health. You don't trick people into better health. You don't gimmick your way into better health. You have to teach your way to better health as a culture, as a society. And you have to teach yourself. I've done a wonderful job in persuading myself on this show. I have. I've changed a lot because of actually doing this show. I thought I was doing okay when I started 11 years ago. My God, I deserved a C-. And thanks to many of the listeners who call in, I've learned a lot from you, and the guests, and my own research, and going to school, taking courses, getting degrees, this and that. It never ends. Room for improvement.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com. Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natrol, Own Your Health, Algalife, Algae for Life, NeoCell, the true science of collagen, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Elissa Harris. You like that? Did you like that? You can't say much, huh?
No, Buddy Rich. I mean, who doesn't like Buddy Rich? Once you're exposed to the guy,
I introduced you to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've spread that fire.
It inspires me. Achievement. I just talked about that relative to your health. I hope I'm making sense. I'm just saying. One person I know is dialed into it pretty good. I had a chance to meet her, and wasn't at Disneyland, almost. It was next door at the Anaheim Convention Center at the Expo West Natural Products Trade Show. It looked like Disneyland, though. And it's Elissa Harris. She works for Nubian Heritage. She's an educator for Nubian Heritage. Been on my show now quite a while, and Nubian Heritage has really caught on. We're getting a lot of good feedback. Wonderful company. Wonderful people. I met the owner. I met one of the owners. Elissa, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. It was great to see you in person. Thanks for introducing me to your boss, and thanks for the hospitality in your booth. Appreciate it very much.
You bet. It was great to finally meet you. And yes, you and I both, I think, are part of that 4 variables study you just did, luckily. That's a stunning study that you just talked about.
Only, 2.7%. Only 2.7% were able to eat a good diet, exercise, don't smoke, and have low body fat. Only 2.7%.
It's shocking. And, I've been in the business a long time. I mean, to see that number, it's funny. I use this analogy. I always talk about, in education, I talk about how people make an effort to take a better care of their car than they do their own body. It's unbelievable. And they give it, frequent oil and washing and everything, but they won't put that same effort into their own vessel,
Yeah, they need to wash and oil their body, too.
yeah, no pun intended, considering we're talking about skincare. But yeah, you look fantastic. It was so great to finally meet you, and you definitely are a testament to the field, of health and wellness.
Wow.
And,
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're very kind, and there's room for improvement. I don't care who you are, and gosh, I could do so much better. It was nice to meet you in person. It was nice to meet your boss, right?
Yes.
Or at least one of them.
Dennis.
Which one?
One of them.
Who was it?
Richelieu Dennis. We call him Rich for short. But
Richelieu. Richelieu. I like that name, Richelieu. It was nice to meet him. He was awfully busy, and we were trying to get some videotape of him, but we're going to try to do better than that, and I know you're working on trying to get him to come on to the show. He seems like a very nice guy to me.
He is. He's great. I mean, he really cares about, the company, his people, both, in the United States that work for him and outside, as we've talked about before. And he's just a visionary. He really creates a lot of unique things that help, take care of our skin the way we need to take care of it.
Mm-hmm. And
his sister and his family, everybody's involved in the development,
I see. They live in New York?
Yes, the company's based in Amityville, and they're all kind of spread in Long Island.
Oh, that's where that house was, that Amityville House of Horrors?
I know, but you know what? It's a great story why it's there. Can I tell you quickly?
Sure.
So it's a nice little nugget of information. So I told you the story before about these 2 guys who started the company in Harlem with nothing, in a bathtub. And at the point when they grew to the point where they needed a warehouse, they went everywhere, and no one would rent to these 2 guys from Africa.
Because they were black. No. They didn't rent to them because they were black. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. So that's part of it. I'm sure. But I mean, these 2 great guys, very innovative. So the story, the way I heard Rich tell it, was that at some point they ended up in Amityville, and there was this old rundown warehouse, and the owner of it looked at him and said, "You know what? I've got a good feeling about you 2. Here, take the keys. Pay me when you can." And that's where it got started. That's where they ended up having to go. And
Wow.
I think it's really, really now we have, 4 warehouses. We're manufacturing a lot of product, and we're helping people take care of their skin. And it's a lovely story.
It is a lovely story. The 2 young men, Richelieu. Who's the other fella?
Nima Tubman.
What's the first name?
Nima.
Nima. Oh, wonderful name. Nima.
Yeah.
Richelieu and Nima. And they were from what part of Africa?
Liberia.
They were from Liberia, and they somehow got stuck in Brooklyn, right?
They did. Well, they were going to college and in New York, and while they were going to college, the Civil War in Liberia broke out, and
That's right. They couldn't go back home.
About it. They couldn't go back home. They were literally stranded, 2 men without a country, no work.
The country was in civil war. I remember. I mean, it was horrible. The death and the destruction. I mean, it was just horrible. No wonder I mean, what a wonderful story. So Richelieu and Nima they just started making soap in their bathtub in Brooklyn. Now this company has exploded into one of the most respected personal care product companies in the world. That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Only in America.
Yeah, we like to call it a 25-year overnight success story. That's what one of my colleagues called it.
Exactly.
25 years,
25 years to be a success overnight. And he seems like a nice guy. I was watching him. He was interacting with people. And I spend most of my time, people think I spend most of my time talking. I don't. My life is very quiet, and I'm alone most of the time, and I'm working, writing, studying, and I spent a lot of time observing. And I watched him interact with other people, and the way he was talking to people, his nonverbal behavior. I hadn't exchanged a word with him. And I know. I felt very comfortable with him. He seemed like a very nice man.
He is. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Very fortunate to have him helping lead the company. He really genuinely cares about what people have to say. He pays attention to, their feedback. I mean, that's one of the reasons we're so successful is it's very important to him and Nima both to get feedback from the community about what was working for them and what wasn't.
Well, they're lucky to have you too. You were very, very gracious, and we appreciate having you let us visit your booth. We're going to talk a little bit about some of your products today in a very special way.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Nature's Dynamics. Garden to Gummy supplements made by Dad. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Elissa Harris, educator for Nubian Heritage, is my guest. Visit NubianHeritage.com. Also, go to their Facebook page, like the page, and I'll like you back. Get dialed into what they're doing with that company. They're always posting something. I'm on their page, and so I'm hooked up with them, and I recommend that you do the same. They are a personal care products company, one of the best in the business, and very proud to have them as a sponsor of the show. I tell you that in the spirit of disclosure and, just like you to know. Elissa, welcome back. How many people do you think this morning when they got up, jumped into the shower, took a shower, bath or whatever, were thinking about their bar soap?
Probably not many. It's a pretty brainless task to pick, what you're going to shower with. But we'd like them to because, it's important. We've talked before about for the reasons of what you put on your skin, because of what you absorb, and then what goes down into the water table and affects the environment, all those things. So you should be thinking about it. Most
people go to the grocery store and they buy their bar soap at the grocery store. There's, when you go into that aisle, they have a wide selection of bar soaps there. Somebody might say, well, it's just soap. What's the big deal here? Why should I consider buying, for example, Nubian Heritage African black soap or their coconut papaya or their Indian raw shea and Indian hemp bar soap? Why?
because we said so. No. Honestly, if you look at the formulas that we've created, if you look at one of the other brands, they're pretty basic, just detergent type cleansers. Our founders have created different formulas really to target different skin types and conditions. And you mentioned African black soap. That's our number one bestseller. It's been selling very well across the country for years. I think I told you Dr. Oz mentioned it on a show a few years ago, and anyone who sold African black soap was just completely out of stock within a week. Partly because the ingredients, the ingredients that we use in our formulas are amazing. They come from all over the world, and for example, African black soap has incredible ingredients. I've talked about before tamarind, which helps minimize skin blemishes. Palm ash and roasted plantains, which are high in vitamin E and A, which are collagen producers and skin protectors. Obviously, shea butter, we've talked about before as our core ingredient, is highly rich in vitamin K and E and essential fatty acids that are really important to moisturize and fade dark marks and acne scars. So like African black soap has a specific purpose. It's for problem skin. It's to help those dark marks and acne scars and keep you from breaking out. It's been known to have those effects throughout, centuries in many cultures.
You said something before you went into those ingredients of the African black soap. You said most of those bar soaps that we'll find at the grocery store, I'm surprised people are not buying it at the hardware store. You said that they are, how did you put it, detergents and how did you frame that?
Detergent. They usually have detergents or suffocants, they call them, or things like that are they're cleansers that are highly.
That's it. Cleansers and detergents. That sounds. When I'm washing my car, that's what I want. I want cleansers and detergents. I want the dirt to come off. People think the same way. They think their skin is like the paint on their car, and they need a cleanser or a detergent to clean it. That's not necessarily true, is it?
No, it's an absolute misnomer. In fact, it hurts your skin more if you strip it of its natural oils. You really need to preserve those oils, and in many cultures, they use oils to cleanse the skin. You'll hear about, oil, facial oils and things like that. But actually, water and oil don't mix, right? So if you use oils to cleanse the skin, it pulls all the gunk out of your pores and then lets the nutrients of the products get into the skin. And all of our products are designed pretty much, they have some kind of gentle exfoliant in them.
What kind of exfoliant?
Well, this one has the palm ash and the roasted plantains helps gently exfoliate in the African black soap. But for example, our coconut papaya, we use papaya, which is a gentle natural exfoliant. So, we have some kind of ingredient in every one of our products that lends itself to gently exfoliating the skin, cleansing it, and allowing the oils to stay on the skin and still be clean. You know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I wonder how many people got up this morning. Well, this morning I forget which one I'm using now. I'm trying the different bar soaps, and the one that has a patchouli in it, it's purple. It's sort of a purple.
Oh, yeah.
I have that. I'm using that bar soap now. And it smells wonderful. It's nice aroma to it. Nice. It cleans very nicely. And so since you've been on the show, I've been using your products, and I can give my firsthand account. They're phenomenal. I especially love the body washes as well. Just terrific. And shea butter is included in all of the products. Yes.
Correct. It's our core ingredient. So it's in everything from our lotions, our soaps, all the way up to our hair care and our deodorants. It's been known throughout centuries to be one of the most moisturizing, and I think I mentioned before, it's kind of it's the closest thing to the cellular structure of the human skin, what we've been taught, and so it helps sort of really get into that skin matrix. It doesn't just moisturize in the top layer of the skin; it helps kind of penetrate deeper and heal and reduce wrinkles and.
Now, do you have shea butter isolated in, by itself, and people can put it on like a cream?
Well, we do have an infused butter. It was actually the first product that our founders made. It was one of the traditional things that they make, and it takes a little bit of education. So we're helping people understand.
How do you use that product?
It's a little tub of 100% raw organic shea butter, and it's very dense and it's really hard. So you kind of put it in you put a little bit in your fingers. You warm it up between your fingers.
Let it melt. You let it melt.
Let it melt. Yep. And then you use that really on mostly dry parts of the skin, like your elbows and your heels. Although I had a woman tell me she had such dry skin on her face that she used our coconut papaya on her face. And if I did that, I would break out like a teenager. It's too oily for me. But,
well, you had a product that you were introducing at the Natural Product Expo West trade show. It was like it looked like whipped cream.
Yes, it's a whipped butter. So we're going to have our infused butter, and then we'll have that isn't coming out quite yet, but it will be, and I'll let you know. But it's a whipped butter, and that's something that's becoming very popular right now. It's not quite as dense as lotion. It's a little lighter, and it sort of gets in and penetrates much quickly and leaves kind of.
We'll talk about that when we come back from the messages. What the message here is: don't wash your skin like you wash, your car. You got to use a different concept. You don't want to use cleansers and detergents, right? You're not made out of steel and aluminum.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Exclusively from Natural Factors. I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response. An ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. Oregon State University conducted a study where they were trying to determine the actual behaviors, healthy behaviors that people practice. Okay? And they looked at just 4. Healthy diet, a good diet, moderate exercise, recommended body fat percentage, and being a non-smoker. And they want to determine to what extent do people practice those behaviors. Here's the question. How many people what percentage of people in the study, and there were about close to 5,000 of them, what percentage of the people in the study practiced all 4 behaviors? That is, they had a good diet, they exercised moderately, they had recommended body fat percentage, and they were a non-smoker. How many people in the study, what percentage did all 4? 2.7%, 17%, or 27%? What percentage of the people in the study practiced all 4 behaviors? 2.7%, 17%, or 27%? 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. I'll give you a hint. There's room for improvement. Elissa, welcome back. Now, these the ingredients, it's all about, and the raw materials, the ingredients. I mean, that's the key. These products, clearly, the ones that are scented, they smell fabulous, and that's wonderful. But it's more than that. When people are buying these personal care products, it's not just how they smell, it's what they do to your skin, right?
Correct. Yes. I think one of your favorites you mentioned, our scents are very appealing because they're essential oil based, and a lot of what we try to do is have people feel good with the experience, so that it smells good, and essential oils help release endorphins in the body and do different things. But the ingredients specifically are designed really to have an effect on skin. So whether your skin is dry or problem skin or aging skin, oily skin, combination skin, each one of these, and if you go on the website, you can read about all of these ingredients, are designed to help combat those issues.
And go to Nubian Heritage, Nubian, Nubian, heritage.com. Go to their Facebook page and like the page as well. And I can tell you, in doing the show, I educate myself about the different topics, health issues. And, I knew a couple of things about soap. I certainly know a lot more now about these personal care products and what a difference it does make. I mean, it's just amazing to me. I'm using the products now, and because I want to give my own firsthand account. And I'm telling you unequivocally, they're fabulous. You have to try them. And the Nubian Heritage products are sold in fine health stores throughout the United States. The LTN Health. Let me just repeat that question. The LTN Health question of the day is: how many people in this new study practice 4 health behaviors? All of them, all 4: good diet, moderate exercise, good body fat, and non-smoker. I'll give you two choices: 2.7% or 27%. How many? And the clue is there's a lot of room for improvement. 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number. Right answer, $25 gift card. You can use that to buy some Nubian Heritage personal care products. In the creams and lotions, do you take the same approach with the ingredients?
Yes, with everything. In fact, if you look at our products, we actually design them all based on a collection. So if somebody likes, the coconut papaya bar soap, usually they're going to want to use the lotion or the body wash and the hand cream and keep it all in the same scent family, we call it.
Right.
Right. So we designed everything so that you can buy it in collection, and because the skin we talked about before is different on your hands than it is on your arm, than it is on your elbow.
Yeah, women understand that. They learn that. They get that. The skin on your hands is different from the skin on your face than the skin on your feet, for heaven's sake. Nature's pretty smart in how it designed us, right? Right. So you need to have these. Go ahead. You finish the thought.
Yeah, you need to use different types. They're all a little bit of a different consistency and a little bit of a different ingredient breakdown to have more results on those parts of the skin. If you look at people's hands, they say that you can tell a person's age by their hands, even if they look amazingly young on their face, because people don't take really good care of their hands.
I know.
And that's why hand cream is so important, and it penetrates differently.
That's
than
usually a
body
giveaway.
lotion.
That's usually a giveaway. You can do a lot of plastic surgery to the face, but I know people that have had surgery done on their hands.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
How did you even do that? My God.
Hand surgeon.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd be listen.
You don't have to go to that extent.
There are parts of the human anatomy that people have things done to. I mean, I can't even get to it on air. Some of my friends are plastic surgeons, and I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
People standing in front of a mirror naked. They may not be a lot of people in the room, but they're looking at themselves and say, "I got to get something done about that."
Sure. Well, Nubian Heritage might be a cheaper option.
I heard that.
But
just try a little good soap and some good creams and body lotions and whatnot. Nubian Heritage. Don't hang up the phone. Stay on the phone. I need to talk to you off air. So if you can just hold off on that bacon and egg breakfast that you have. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, right. I don't think so.
With pancakes and, no, I'm just kidding. I know you don't look like you eat like that. You look very healthy, good shape. I was very impressed. You're in great shape. You take care of yourself. And, you walk the talk. It's good. I like it. I like it. So hang on, and let's go to Clearwater. Janet, hi, Janet. What percent of this sample practiced all 4 good health behaviors? Was it 2.7% or 27%?
2.7.
Yeah, I think there's some room for improvement, huh, Janet?
Absolutely. Me included.
Me included, too, Janet. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling, and congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. And Elissa, thanks for your contribution to the show. The listeners like you. I get good feedback on your performance on the show. They enjoy listening to you. They find you to be I heard somebody say she's very sincere. I like that. Your health is your wealth.